Good evening, I'm Blake Mixon.
I'm Tyler Hagan, and this is Sports Night.
Last Friday began the second half of the football season, and TR Millers were on the road at Bayside. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Number 3 takes the snap, hands the ball off to number 11, who is quickly met in the backfield. Nathan Commander takes the snap, hands the ball off to Takai Askew, who will get a 7-yard gain. Nathan Commander takes the snap, drop back, looks long, throws deep to number 10, Marshall Lovelace, who will score. Touchdown, TR Miller. This is another angle of that touchdown throw and catch. Nathan Commander takes the snap, hands the ball off to Takai Askew, who will be pushed forward for a first down. Nathan Commander takes the snap, hands the ball off to the number 2, Takai Askew, who will barrel for a first down. Nathan Commander takes the snap, hands the ball off to Takai Askew, who will barrel for a first down. Nathan Commander takes the snap, fakes handoff, takes it himself for another TR Miller first down. Nathan Commander takes the snap, rolls out left, throws on the run to number 4, Scooter Williams, touchdown, TR Miller. Number 3 takes the snap, hands the ball off to number 8, who is quickly met and tackled. Nathan Commander takes the snap, fakes handoff, pump fakes, then throws to number 22, Brody Anthony, for a first down. Number 3 takes the snap, fakes handoff, and is quickly wrestled down by number 36, CJ Stanton. Number 3 takes the snap, quickly pressured by 52, Stevie Lane, throws deep, and is picked off by Takai Askew. Number 3 takes the snap, hands the ball off to number 11, who is met by a group of Tigers and thrown down to the ground. Nathan Commander takes the snap, hands the ball off to Takai Askew, who will barrel forward for a 9-yard gain. Number 7, Eli Hubbard, a punt. His punt will be down at the 3-yard line. Number 3 takes the snap, nowhere to go, and is quickly met by CJ Stanton. Nathan Commander takes the snap, has nowhere to go, rolls right, throws to Scooter Williams, who will fight for a couple of extra yards. Nathan Commander will take it himself for a crucial 4th down conversion. Nathan Commander takes the snap, rolls out right, throws deep to number 7, Eli Hubbard, touchdown, TR Miller. Number 3 takes the snap, has nowhere to go, and is sacked by a group of Tigers. Number 3 takes the snap, throws to dump off to number 4. The ball is hit loose by number 4, Scooter Williams, picked up by number 34, Kavarius Bell. Down the sideline, TR Miller will score. Number 3 takes the snap, looks, throws, it is picked off by number 4, Scooter Williams. And he will return it all the way back. Touchdown, TR Miller. Here's another view of that game-sealing interception for TR Miller. Miller will win this game 31-17.
With a win, the Tigers are in good position to secure a spot in the playoffs. In 3A, the W.S. Neal Blue Eagles were on the road last week in Mobile Christian to take on Cottage Hill. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Quarterback takes the snap, fumbles it, throws it to number 12, likely on the tackle. He strips the ball and gets the fumble recovery. Carter sends Eli in motion. Takes the snap, ends it likely, and he walks in for a Blue Eagle touchdown. Cottage Hill decides to go for on 4th down, throws it up, and the pass is incomplete. Carter sends Eli in motion. Takes the snap, fakes the toss left, throws it back to DJ. He gets upfield, goes down the sideline, breaks the tackle, and he's brought down at the 30-yard line. Likely gets the ball, jukes a defender, runs left, jukes another, cuts it back across the field, and trots in for a Blue Eagle touchdown. The quarterback takes a snap, hands the ball off, and he's met in the backfield by the Blue Eagle D-line. Quarterback drops back to throw, looks deep, throws it deep, and is intercepted by Omar Thomas. And he's tackled at the 25-yard line. Quarterback takes a snap, runs up the middle, and is tackled by Kevin Howard. The quarterback fumbles the snap. Number 8 picks it up, and he's met in the backfield by the Blue Eagle D-line again. Carter takes a snap, throws it to Jabri. He gets upfield for a Blue Eagle first down. Carter takes a snap, ends it to Likely. He runs left, gets down the field, and outruns the whole Cottage Hill team for another touchdown. The Eagles decide to go for an onside kick, kicks it, and it's recovered by Carter Hodges. Carter sends Likely in motion. He takes the snap, fakes the pass, and runs it in for a Blue Eagle touchdown. The Eagles decide to go for a two-point conversion. Carter throws it up, and is caught by Jabri Mackey. The quarterback takes a snap, tries to run left, and is tackled in the backfield by Brody Brown. Bad drop back to throw, throws it deep, and the pass is intercepted by Carter Hodges. He reverses field to the right, has a convoy in front of him, goes down the sideline, and is brought down at the 1-yard line. Carter fakes the toss right, throws it back to Eli. He gets upfield, breaks the tackle, and is brought down for a Blue Eagle first down. Carter sends Likely in motion, throws in the screen pass. He stiff arms a defender, jukes another, breaks multiple tackles, and scores a Blue Eagle touchdown. Number 8 takes a snap, runs left, and is met in the backfield by Jaden Ewing. Carter hands the ball to Likely. He hesitates, he gets upfield, and he scores his 5th touchdown of the game. Number 7 takes a snap, Quavion pressures him, and Shannon comes backside to sack.
WS Neal will have a tough Region 1 game this week as they host Flomaton Hurricanes. We talked to Coach Fountain and some of the players about this week's game.
3 main things to winning the game. We would need a great team chemistry, like the team has to work together to succeed. We'll have to execute because for practice we got to get where we're going and finish and do how coaches tell us to do. And we also need hard work every play. We've been coming out here executing plays, making sure we got it down right, make sure we'll be able to execute on Friday and have a great ball game. We ain't worried about Flomaton, ain't worried about Excel, so I'm really worried about making sure we come to execute against Thomasville and beating Miller this year.
Friday night, I'm looking for a physical, hard working game. It's gonna be very physical. We're just gonna have to go out there and play hard. As far as the games for the rest of the season, Thomasville, they play similar to Flomaton. They're a hard working team. Excel, they're a pretty good team. And T.R. Miller, we're looking forward to beating them this year too.
How does the game this Friday affect the playoffs?
Well, this game this Friday has major implications for the playoffs. Number one, I'm thinking that it's a game that we need to win so we can make sure we make the playoffs. Obviously, I think Flomaton's probably already in the playoffs, but all these games are important for each of us as far as trying to get our seeding in the playoffs and how that'll put us whenever it comes time to, whether you got to travel or whether you got to play at home. We still have a shot at the number 2 in the region, and so we got to this is a very important game for both teams, and I think you'll see that on how it's played on the field.
So what improvements have you noticed this year?
Well, we've had a lot of improvements, really in a lot of ways. We're kind of sitting at the same spot we were last year at this point in time. I think we were able to win this game last year against Flomaton, and then we kind of fell off and didn't play very good in the end of the season, but it had a lot to do with who our opponents were. All our opponents are very good. These last 4 teams are all good football teams, and this region is a very tough region to play in. I think the area that we've improved on this year, offensively, we've been able to score more points, and I think that's been good for us. We've had more people kind of step to the forefront, and it's equaled out a bit to help our defense some. But last year, we were really struggling scoring points. And I think that's because we haven't turned the ball over very much. That's been one good thing we haven't done. We haven't turned the ball over very much. And other than the Mobile Christian game, we hadn't hurt ourselves with a lot of penalties to put ourselves in bad positions. So I think as we go down the stretch here, the key thing for us is to play good in all three phases of the game, offense, defense, and special teams, because last year we were very much a defensive team. This year we got a little bit more balance, and I think that's helped us to have a chance of having a better season.
Speaking of the Hurricanes, they started the second half of the season hosting regional opponent Thomasville.
Thomasville quarterback looks to pass the ball to receiver, but the receiver is met by Miles Adams behind the line of scrimmage after the catch. Thomasville running back looks to run the ball, but Harper Harrison catches the legs and set up a tackle by Jalen Taylor. Down fourth, Thomasville looks to run the ball in for a touchdown, but is stopped by the Hurricane defense for a turnover at the line. Backs looking for a receiver passes the ball to River Raymer, who is tackled at the 40. Phil looks to run the ball, but is met by Jalen Taylor for the stoppage. Jacksonville takes a snap and finds an opening and runs the ball up the left side of the field for a Hurricanes touchdown. Thomasville quarterback looks to pass the ball, but is met by Jalen Taylor for the loss of yardage. Thomasville quarterback looks to pass the ball, but is stopped by Tristan Henderson for the stoppage. Blake Max looking to pass the ball, decides to run it for a Hurricanes first down. Blake Max tosses the ball to Jack Swimore, who runs up the sidelines for a gain of 22 yards. Thomasville running back looks to run up the middle, but is met by Jalen Taylor at the line. Max with a hand off to Fillmore, runs the ball up the field before being tackled out of bounds. The double handoff to Kel Dixon, who's able to take past defenders before being pushed out at the 50-yard line. Despite their best efforts, Farmington will lose to Thomasville 21-7.
Football is not the only sport in season. We talked to FHS volleyball coach Miss Hammond about the region tournament coming up at Mobile Christian this Tuesday.
We've overall had a pretty good season. We are 9-9 currently. We have 2 additional games this week in addition to senior night, which is Thursday night, and then our area tournament next Tuesday. So we're right at 500, and with a young team, I feel like we've done a really good job this year. Area tournament, I'm hoping just to compete and play as hard as we can and do the best that we can against the teams in our area. We'll start off the games in the tournament with W.S. Neal, and then the winner of the W.S. Neal game with us plays Mobile Christian, who's ranked #1 in our area and also in the top 5 in the state. I can't really pinpoint one person because overall everyone has done such a great job working on their positions. My young players have learned the importance of communication. My older players are coming around in their own right on their hits and their passes and their sets. So overall, I think as a whole team that we have improved. I believe my seniors have really stepped up, and it's been a blessing for me because we do still have a lot of young members on our team, and hopefully they will continue to step up as we enter the area tournament. With our seniors, which we have 4 graduating, it leaves me with 6 players that are currently on my roster. At this time, I don't have a clue, and it's open to whoever makes it, and I won't know until next summer to see who does best. I've learned over the years that kids mature a lot over the course of the school year in the summer and improve, so to try to guess now who would be making it, I can't do, but I look forward to seeing the girls at tryouts in May and their development over the summer to see how next year's team is going to look.
Cross country season is also underway in Flomaton. We've talked with Coach Roland, one of our runners, about the season.
Cross country is long distance running, and the kids have to run a 3.1 mile path, and it just depends on where we go, whether it's grass or dirt or rocks or whatever, but it's just a long distance path. Same thing, they just run, and it just depends on the location, what kind of path it's going to be. We've already ran 2 or 3 times already at Andalusia Covington County track facility. Kids are doing really well. Every week they're PRing, which means they're just getting a lower time. They're running faster. This last week we ran at the Brute Middle School for a TR Miller Challenge, and they also PR'd there, so they're doing very, very well. We'll have 2 more meets, October October the 14th, October the 28th, which October 28th we're running at Williams Station Day in Atmore. That's not a school sanctioned run, but they're running it just for practice. And our sectional meet will be November the 2nd. It's a Thursday. And if they place there, they will go on to state. And state is in Oakville, Alabama.
My cousin did track last year, and I wanted to do it, but I didn't sign up. So he was planning on doing cross country next year with warm up and get ready for track this year. So me and my brother went ahead and did it with him, and we thought it'd be fun. Say give it a shot. It's very fun and tiring, but it's very
rewarding.
Very rewarding.
Yes.
Trains your mind real well. They've been really good, really successful.
Yeah, every meet, we PR'd every meet.
We, on the first run, we made like around 30 minutes, or I did anyway. And then the next run, we beat it by at least 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that run, we beat it again. So
every week.
It's been pretty successful.
Haley Gideon is the only volleyball senior for the WS Neal Eagles. Damon Floyd talked with her and a couple other people about exciting things happening on Neal.
It feels bittersweet. I'm gonna miss my teammates and the sport in general. We're going back to the basics, starting over, to really go over the things that we're struggling in the most.
What does a practice look like when you don't have a game?
Long, very long. It's a lot more structured when we don't have a game.
What game are you excited for this season?
Either the Flemington or Neal and Miller game.
What is your theme for this prep rally this week?
Pink out.
And what is your favorite part about cheer?
Just doing band dances and being under the lights on Friday nights.
What game are you most interested in the rest of the season?
Neal versus Miller.
Are you ready for this week's prep rally?
Yes.
And who do you think will win between Flemington and Neal?
Neal. You just said Flemington.
Marching band is an important part of Friday nights in our area. We caught up with one of the Flemington High School marching band members and someone who keeps the crowd cheering on Friday nights.
We can improve by getting more support, more funding, people joining more, because people have this stereotype against band members like they're all bad and gross. We're not. It's really, really fun, especially when you get to know people. Competitions are really fun. We go and we hang out all day. You have fun, you dance around, we go on trips, and it's just overall a great time in community. Play alto saxophone, tenor saxophone, and baritone saxophone. I joined band because I have a really deep connection with music. I have a lot of very, very fond memories with it, and I got really, really inspired watching the marching band here at Flemington play.
Because I realized this past spring that I have more school spirit than athleticism, and I just want to make everybody feel good by bringing the hype to football games, basketball games, all that stuff. Caniac is not being hard at all. All you have to do is just have the energy to do it and make the right choice by, just doing the right thing, show some class, sportsmanship, all that stuff.
Tomorrow night is one of the most exciting nights for Escambia County, when all 4 public high schools will play each other in region play. In 4A, TR Miller will travel to Atmore to take on the Blue Devils. Escambia County High School is 5-2 on the year and 2-2 in region play, having lost to Jackson and St. Michael's. TR Miller is 4-2 and 3-1 in region play, with 2 region games remaining. This matchup has playoff implications for both teams. In 3A, Flemington will travel to WS Neal to take on the Eagles. The Hurricanes are 4-2 overall and 3-1 in region. Having lost last week to Thomasville, the Eagles are 5-1 overall and 3-1 in region. Neal has lost against Mobile Christian. Both teams have another tough test next week as Fulton will host Mobile Christian. Neal will travel to Thomasville. This game tomorrow night is very important, not only because it is a rival game, but it will help to begin to clear up for playoff picture in 3A Region 1.
Of course, both games will kick off at 7 p.m. We will have all the action right here next week on Sports Night. Until then, I'm Blake Mixon.
And I'm Tyler Hagan. Good night, everyone.